Hello everyone, I hope you enjoy the video and leave your like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Warriors regret trade and bet on James Wiseman's success in the NBA. Steve Kerr, Stephen Curry and Bob Myers praise young center, traded to Pistons at trade deadline. The defending league champions made a big gamble in 2020, but the choice worked. The time has come, then, to overcome. The Golden State Warriors agreed to trade James Wiseman at the NBA trade deadline, releasing one of the most talented prospects in recent years. For the fans, the giving up even took a while to happen. For the franchise, however, it was a complicated day. Trading James in the first place was a very difficult decision. We discussed it a lot internally because we still believe he will be a good player in the league. But the road to achieving that would likely require more court time than we can offer. His development is taking longer than we can expect, explained General Manager Bob Myers. The negotiation of the young pivot yielded, at first, the return of an iconic athlete to last season's winning squad. Marksman Gary Payton too, after all, is back. Wiseman, meanwhile, was out of Steve Kerr's rotation and was seen as a disaster almost every time he entered the court. For the coach, as hard as it may be, the executive made a necessary decision. I was a general manager in this league in the past, so I understand the job is not easy. I wasn't very good at that job, by the way. What I learned in that time is that, above all else, you have to keep moving forward in sports. You can't keep looking back. You need to make the necessary moves to improve the team in the present, defended the experienced coach. It's hard to blame the Warriors, certainly, for the Wiseman bet. The pivot was one of the top 3 prospects in his draft and, in addition, filled a needy position. The fans, at first, were excited about the prospect. Analysts also gave a good assessment of the decision. What happened then? One of the best teams in the league can't compete by auditioning young talent. The decision to go ahead with the deal was tough from a personal point of view because we grew fond of James. I was entirely supportive of us taking this kid, for example, in the draft. I loved his ability and everything I saw him do on the court. But coming from the worst record in the league, there was no way to predict the circumstances in which he would be inserted. We are back to being competitive and champions quickly, reflected Kerr. Wiseman's early career in the NBA, to make matters worse, was marred by injuries. The athlete missed an entire season and 115 total games in just his first 2 campaigns as a professional. You could say that circumstances never actually gave the center a chance of success at Golden State. Stephen Curry believes, therefore, that the exchange was the best path for everyone. I have a lot of confidence that James is going to play in this league for a long time, first of all. I don't know what his potential is as a player, but he's a young man I want to see with opportunities. We all realize that those chances, however, would not happen here. Unfortunately. I am excited, then, for this new stage in his career, said the current MVP of the league finals. Wiseman's trade and change of scenery in the NBA do not change the affection of many Warriors representatives for the boy. On the contrary. From now on, from afar, everyone will root even more for the former teammate. It is impossible not to recognize that the young man did not happen in San Francisco, but everyone remains hopeful that it will. It's just a matter of time, in short. Everyone here loves James. That's the most important. He's a guy we're rooting for because we know he's going to be able to find his way. He faces each day at work, for example, in the best possible way. He dealt with these high expectations and criticism, but he always had a great attitude with us. We are rooting for his success, certainly, said Curry. Klay Thompson spent a lot of time with the center because of the period they were injured. This break made him meet not only a talented young man, but someone who deserves success. We spend time together, so I know he's going to be a great player. I bet on it without fear. And, more than anything, I will miss him around here, concluded the guard. Wiseman debuted for the Warriors on Wednesday, recording 11 points and 5 rebounds in a loss to the Pistons. He was on the court for 24 minutes. It was the first time since before Christmas that he had recorded that many minutes and points in an NBA game. What did you think? Leave your opinion.